Hello students, welcome to the channel and you are watching the Ultimate English Teacher and Lecturer. Students, in this video I will give you the detailed analysis of the poem Sea Fever by John Masefield. So watch the video carefully. Stanza 1. I must go down to the seas again, to the lonely sea and the sky. And a grey mist on the sea's face and a grey dawn breaking. The first stanza begins with the refrain I must go down to the seas again, which is repeated at the beginning of each stanza and gives immediate sense to the title. Although we may identify the poem's theme as the desire to go to the sea, it also deals with the very human yearning to connect with one of the most powerful natural forces on earth. The desire to connect with the sea is shown through the pursuit of a sailor's life as he asks for a ship to sail. He does not describe the sea in the most classically beautiful terms. Here she is grey and lonely, giving more mysterious and melancholic connotation, yet enchanting nonetheless. Stanza 2. I must go down to the seas again for the call of the running tide, and the flung spray and the blown spume and the seagulls crying. The second stanza appeals to all five senses. Masefield's descriptions allows the reader to feel like we are standing on the shore, listening to the seagulls crying, watching the white clouds flying, feeling the coolness of the windy day, and the saltiness of the flung spray and the blown spume on our tongue and nose. Again, the poet emphasizes the irresistible pull of the sea as he repeats the word call. With the second repeated refrain, and all I ask, he seems to be underlining the simplicity of the sea, perhaps in the contrast to the complications of everyday life, as if the sea's wild nature is something comfortingly consistent and familiar. Indeed, the poem's meter, although not strictly constant, does imply a certain steadiness, contributing to its lyrical, musical feel. Stanza 3. I must go down to the seas again, to the vagrant gypsy life, and quiet sleep and sweet dreams when the long trek's over. The third stanza of Sea Fever brings the theme of wanderlust to the forefront. Masefield speaks of the vagrant gypsy life and expresses a desire for a laughing fellow rover. This final quatrain is full of positive imagery like merry yarn and sweet dream. However, the poet refrains from painting an idyllic picture of life at sea with the use of the expression "the winds like whetted knife," a powerful image which stands out by way of its alliteration and the sudden introduction of this sharp, violent object. In addition, Masefield mentions the wind in all three of the poem's stanzas, perhaps to draw attention to the way in which ships are influenced both by man and by two of the most powerful natural forces, the sea and the wind. Here we can sum up the central message of the poem. Life at sea is full of contrast, cruel winds and wild waves in perfect harmony, together with the sweet and endless freedom it allows. However, Sea Fever is undeniably a demonstration of the poet's love for the sea and the life of a sailor. It is the poem's modest simplicity and the relatable nature of these themes that allow us to draw certain conclusions from it with regards to our individual lives, a fact that makes the poem truly a work of art.